don't go there, but there are a lot of
CV squared has 51 minus degrees of freedom, making
on the way home. I got hungry and I ate it.
we're Americans, and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating, and I'm reading a book, and this waitress comes up.
Can you put some goji berries in my Dropbox, please? Is this GoPro farm to table? NFL anywhere! You can watch the NFL anywhere, then why can't I watch it on the damn toilet, Linda? The only exercise I get is chasing those damn gypsies off my lawn.
Girls do.
They're like, oh, trick or treat. Well, guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor. Guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor.
Drunk on life. I think you're a little too drunk.
Yeah, I got trapped in a corn maze. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm Native American. Caribbean queen. Caribbean queen. So I'm not a jack of all lanterns, okay? So I don't know how to commit murder with Loyola Davis, okay? So I'm not a graveyard smash, okay? That's not me.
That's not anyone.
Hey, can you hear a joke? What is black and white and red all over?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. What I was gonna say something super racist. So yeah. You wanna hear a joke?
Sure.
What is black and white and red all over?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. What I was gonna say something super racist. So yeah.
Drunken, everybody.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
Yes, this one's a screamer. All right, folks, welcome to another Drunk News Report. We have lots of fun and sanity ready for you all. So let's go ahead and bring in our co-host and our co-host. And if we have any other stragglers that show up, we will have them on as guests. Thank you very much for being here. If you're new or you are a returning offender, always welcome to this. Please make sure that you hit the bell notification. Make sure that you like the stream if you enjoy this, and make sure that you are subscribed. And if you don't mind, watch this again and again. And please share this with other people. All right, here we go. And let's bring in our pervs.
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Well, we gotta follow that one up.
My goddamn fucking finger. My finger fucking slipped after I clicked yours, and then
You dumbass!
yeah, exactly.
Hello. And about the sharing this with other people, that is at your own risk of losing people you care about.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because totally,
they might think you're completely crazy.
Link to your worst enemy.
We'll see if you do certain streams where we don't talk about politics, then it would be okay. But if you do,
then they probably still think you're crazy as fuck.
Well, obviously, because you're fucking listening to a dude with a tattoo face. All right, so let's do some intros and then stop spinning. Okay, do some intros and then we'll say a little side of my chest and then we'll get into years of the day or days of the year, whatever it's called. I don't know anymore. Yeah, exactly. Similarly.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard! Action Bastard, I need you! Action Bastard, I need you! Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead. You're stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, you're stupid. Yeah. All right, let's say hello to our side of my chat right quick, even though we don't have very many people here, but we will slowly.
Let's say hi to the shite chat.
We'll slowly get people filtering in, and I know people like wait for like 10 minutes to get into our stream because they know that our dumbass does this long-winded, crazy, stupid shit. But anyways, let's say hello to the Canadian Ollie.
Hi, Ollie.
Hey, Ollie.
And we have Stop the Stupidity. Welcome and thank you for being here
and being awesome.
Yes. So let's like play a video or something while we're waiting for people to get in here, because we have days of the year and then we have all the other thingies of the stuffs. But fuck it, let's play some silly stuff really quick.
Yes, but fuck me. And but never mind.
But exactly. Son of a bee sting. Let's see.
Stop! Stop it! Stop being awesome.
What?
Now I gotta read names again.
Okay, and then in a second I'll go ahead and
give me one.
Play that. I'm gonna try to find a song first.
Let's see. So that is I'm Sorry, Wilson.
Okay.
Maya Atkinson. West Side Girl Reacts.
Yeah.
Charles Arnold. Cassasia 789. And those are the people who have become part of some member. Wait,
Be part of the intergalactic.
which one it
the-
was?
Well, I knew 4 of them.
That have become an intergalactic part of the dungeon. Ha! See how I pulled that around and made that into a thing? Anyways, we need to do that. An intergalactic dungeon. That's what we need to do. The intergalactic spaceship dungeon is what we need to do.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Welcome, yes, and welcome new members. And here is your welcome video, I guess. I don't know. Bam, bam, bam.
And we all know who Slim's first member was. That's your detachable penis.
Okay, I was gonna say yes.
That's your first member. Fuck.
Okay. Now we're gonna play some silly stuff to get more people in here. We're waiting for more to arrive. I know eventually y'all will. There's probably somebody who's doing a premiere or something like that, and like in a couple minutes that people will be in. But let's crack on. What's this? Bow now now. Bow now now.
Watch out, she's a man eater. Watch out, she's a man eater.
Watch out, she's a man eater. Watch out, she's a man eater. Dog, you thought I couldn't sing? And I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's keep cracking on. That's why I'm playing this song, because it's so unique. You're very welcome, everybody, for me finding this, and we'll say who this is and all that fun stuff in just a minute. But you're welcome. I was looking for Maneater, the other song, the famous one, and I found this, and I was like, no, we have to fucking play this for sure. This literally was produced in a sound studio. We're not talking about the music video. We're talking about this song was actually produced in a sound studio, and somebody let this be put in the zeitgeist as a thing.
Yeah, no, but like
if
you pay money, like you can record whatever the fuck
anything.
you want.
No, obviously, because we already have like the freaking all the other stupid fucked up music videos of the dumb shite that, you know, I mean, obviously we have all of the stuff, but I found a gem here. I literally found a gem.
Well,
this is like the most horriblest, best thing in the world. Serially, like this is better than Chocolate Rain and a couple of the other ones that are the horrible great songs. This is going to go down in history, and I am going to die on this hill making this a popular horrible good song.
It's not that bad.
No,
it's a pretty good song. I don't know.
It's just like not everything is completely produced properly. Let's put it that way. But yes, no, it's actually a good unproduced song. Let's put it that way. That's the best way to put it. But you're welcome. Let's see. What is the name of this band? They are Andy, Andie, and the name is Meat Eater music video. And it literally, I think, just came out like a week ago or something. We'll figure that out in a second. Let's play the rest of it, and then we'll get into the things. But I had to play this for y'all.
Watch out, she's a man eater. Watch out, she's a man eater. Watch out, she's a man eater. Watch out, she's a man eater.
She's a man eater.
I've heard it all before.
And I kind of feel like the lead singer is jovially singing. I think this is supposed to be a joke song, and so I think that that's supposed to be this way. With the way that the chorus is actually sung properly, I think the lead singer is blowing it on purpose.
When I'm knocking on the door, I need to be satisfied. Someone take me to the other side.
She obviously knows how to sing, but again, let's crack on. I think this is supposed to be funny. And I don't know if you've noticed, but she doesn't have shaved armpits, so this makes me feel like it's more jovial, even though that doesn't mean that it's supposed to be funny, because it's your choice, your body to do what you want. But I think this is a funny thing. Well, I will try to. We'll see, honey. I'll do a lot to try to please you. And I know some of you redheads are hard to fucking please because you don't have a soul. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Keep going. I'm sorry. I did not mean that. And I really don't mind somebody who doesn't shave. I mean, I've dated a crap ton of hippies and a lot of goth girls and gutter punks and stuff. They don't shave. So I've dated.
As long as they keep it clean, like, yeah.
Yeah, no. As long as you don't smell like
halibut.
Shit.
Organic stuff. Like, I knew people who would take crystals and they would use that as their deodorant. And they're like, it's going to make the negative blah, blah, blah. And you're like, it's you still smell like shit, bitch. Like, sorry, like, not to fucking put you down, but. And then the people that use all the things that like don't actually do things, like, I'm sorry, it doesn't work. Like, you actually have to wash every once in a while, you fucking cunts. Like, I wash I take a shower every single day. And I know that there are certain people that say in certain things you don't have to technically blah, blah, blah. I have body piercings. I have body piercings and genital piercings. I have to wash every day for sure. So should I take a shower every day? Maybe for my whole body, maybe not. But to make sure that I don't fucking become an abscess, no, I have to. Like, when you get tattooed all over, even if you have the new skin on, you still have to keep the bacteria off the new skin because it's semi-permeable. So if you just have bacteria lying on top of that, eventually it will get through, and then your tattoo will become toxic. So you have to clean yourself all the time when you're being modified. Like, I stretch my ears, I get stapled, all these other things that I do, right? I stick things in my body, put them in and out, things. I'm pretty much a sex worker. You have to keep yourself clean when you're doing that stuff.
Yeah, if you're a sex worker, you got to keep yourself clean.
Exactly. And And speaking of that, does anybody want to hire me for any kind of sex work in the Colorado area? I'm down because I have the permits and all that. Anyways, we'll talk about that later in Discord. Let's crack on with this. I just need to go do some more play. But we'll talk about that later. She's a man eater. Watch out, she's a man eater. Watch out, she's a man eater. Wow. Yeah, I'd like her to eat. Never mind. We'll talk about that in another segment when we go back over fetishes, because she definitely would be one of my.
There's not enough songs in the funk genre. I don't think. There should be more.
I wish, yeah. I think there is more than we probably know, because like we're just old men now and we aren't in the scene as much. But you're right. I'm down and in agreement with that. But anyways, now let's look at days of the years really quick, and then we'll go over some things and stuff and things, because I have a handful of subjects to go over. So, National Let's Laugh Day. Everybody give out a laugh. Everybody laugh. This next one, I know Brainless is totally down with. National Chocolate Caramel Day. And I know he loves some goddamn motherfucking good ass chocolate caramel. How do you say it? Everybody else on the panel, caramel. How do you say it?
Caramel.
Okay,
caramel.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I know. I say it like a fucking white boy. I know. I say it American as crap. Anyways, the next one is Certified Nurses Day, and you all know that a couple of my exes were certified nurses. So I still, even though we're broken up, give credence, and if you can deal with that stuff, good on you, because I get to see blood pouring out of people, but like I don't get to see people die in front of me. That's the only reason I couldn't become a nurse, a doctor, veterinarian, or other things.
Yeah,
medical service, was because I was like, I can't see that far of thingy-mabobbers. Because can you imagine if I was okay with death happening around me all the time? I would totally be a fucking serial killer.
That would not be good for the business of the dungeon.
Yeah, no, I would just turn into a serial killer. Just like, yeah, no, all of everybody that's not us can die, and that would not be a good day for anybody. So luckily, I still have empathy.
Oh, if you visit Washington D.C., it could be good for the world, but never.
Well, I mean, if we could trap a bunch of MAGAs and turn them into no, I did not say that out loud. That's not going to be a thing. Let's talk about something else. So the next one is International Read to Me Day. So everybody, if you have somebody who you can read to, please do that. And everybody who has somebody read to them, give them recognition and tell them thank you. And please read to somebody to help them expand their knowledge, so they hopefully don't become a sovereign citizen, a frauditor, or a flat earther.
Yeah.
Or worse,
don't read the Bible to them, please, but read like actual stuff and tell them if it's a fable.
Think reading the Bible is a good thing, because if you know what evil shit is in there, then like you can't know what to avoid.
Yeah, as long as somebody at some point in time, just like I said the other day, as long as somebody at some point says leprechauns are fake, Santa Claus isn't real, the Tooth Fairy is a story, all of those things, right? As long as you, at some point in time, you say these are things that were learning tools for you to grow up. Now that you're a goddamn adult, you need to take your own path. You need to do your own thing and decide your own existence. That's the problem, is there's not enough people doing that. And I see places in other cultures doing that a little bit more, where they kind of do push somebody out and say, you know what? This was this is that, this was this, but now kind of go on your own path. I wish there was more of that, and organized religion causes less of that, but not all of them. But anyways, crack on. The next one is National Stretch Mark Day, and so it is recognition for all the. It's
fucking
recognition
American.
for mothers. It's
Crap
not
me up.
just Mother's Day, but it is recognition for moms that take care of their
And
children
fat
and
asses
that
like me.
Yeah,
sure.
these are mothers.
And I gotta agree with stupidity. Yes, love to the nurses.
Yes.
I think Slim knows which nurse I'm thinking about now.
Yeah, no, obviously. But and the other thing is, if we didn't have those people in the care industry, where would we all be? Dead. So yes, everybody show recognition to all of the different versions of healthcare workers. They're all amazing, and if they can put up with it, then good on you. Because I'll be the sword swallower if you can fucking take care of me when I'm old or something. You know, like that not like we always say. It takes a village, not just to raise a kid, but a society to work. You have to have the bread maker. You have to have the fucking pizza person who gets from the dough. And then you have to have the police person. Yeah. Then you have to have
Doritos.
You have to have Doritos.
You said dough. What was it? Dough. Doritos.
Yeah, dough. Yeah, dough. Yeah, okay. Totes. But anyways, so let's crack on with
I'm an asshole.
Let's get to playlists, and then if you've not voted in the poll, please vote in the poll, and we're gonna get to that in just a second. But I'm gonna play like one or two thingy-mabobbers first, then we will get in. Hey, Demon.
Demon.
Then we will get into
the tight.
The topics.
Let's see.
The topics.
What? Never mind.
Did I not? Okay,
What?
that makes sense. That nothing. I was like, that was not the last thingies of the mabobbers that I put up. So let's go ahead and. Hey, Victoria, welcome. So let's do this for the fun of it, because like. It's news, technically. But it's making fun of Piers Morgan. Fuck Piers Morgan. He's fucking twat.
Oh, he's a bell end.
He's a complete bell end. Okay, so here we go. Where it is. So he's talking about should transgenders be performing in sports? And I'm gonna springboard us into our Neil deGrasse Tyson is taking the piss out of him, or starting to, and we're gonna start there because we don't need to hear his cunt ass say, why should blah, 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 blah. It's like, motherfucker, like it's like 3 people, it's 5 people, it's 7 people, maybe. There's 100 people in the world that are
and if somebody starts taking their hormone therapy to transition to a woman, like by the time they are ready to compete again in sports, their muscle mass is the same as that of a natural woman.
Yeah. And what's even funny,
natural woman you're talking about, of course.
Yeah,
but
well,
like
sure. Because what happened with the Russian Olympian, the lady who was born with attributes that gave her barely an advantage. She's not transgender, but she actually was born with like more hormones or something, and I don't know, and I don't remember, but it doesn't matter. But she knocked out the other girl, or she punched her once and then she gave up, and everybody's like, she's transgender. No, she's not transgender, just her genetics are a little bit different than other people's. And if you have that advantage, it's like Michael Jordan not playing basketball because he had the advantage of his body. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like tall.
Yeah, being 100 foot fucking tall helps too.
Well, yeah, that, and there's a couple other things too. Just the way his body was, put together, he actually had this huge advantage. Why would you not play on that, you dumb cunts? How dumb are you? And not, again, I'm not saying that people that are transgender or have transitioned are taking advantage of that. No. I'm talking about that one specific case. And again, she was not. So after you transition,
if they were trans, then they would have been killed back home. So yeah,
in that too, yeah, because she was Russian or something. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Let's crack on, or whatever. It doesn't matter. But then once you have gone through the process of going through all the hormone therapy and all the stuff and the thingies and the bobbers, and you're still wanting to do these things, then there's no technical advantage. And if we ever eventually see that everybody who gets first place, constantly, they are of something happening through a process of changing the body, because we can talk about cybernetics very soon as well. What if you get fake knees? What if you get fake fucking ankles? What if you get fake?
If they find that such a great problem with they might have different hormone levels, then I'd say maybe splitting up in male and female is outdated. Maybe maybe in certain sports people should be classified by hormone levels, just like in some sports you get classified in weights.
Well, and the other thing really quick is certain sports know how to take drugs under the radar that they don't test for. Let's put it that way. So you have these motherfuckers are just getting yoked. Races? Yeah,
bicycle races.
that's why his nuts fell off, because he was taking too many goddamn fucking steroids, which were not steroids, or they were steroids, but you couldn't test for them because they were a blood. That's the thing. So fuck you, Pierce Morgan, and any yeah, and fuck you, anybody who goes, these people can't do a thing. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody's cheating all the time, you cunts. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up and tell me that people aren't. And I know that what's his name, the fucking swimmer, got caught smoking weed and they took away his gold medal. Are you kidding me? They said that it was a fucking thing he used as an advantage to swim. You think marijuana helped him swim faster? No, it's his goddamn fucking weird ass fucking chin and his ears that somehow made it so he can go through water faster. I don't know, but again, we're talking about an advantage that he had that nobody else has. And I think it was his arm length is different to his body length. Somehow he has 6-inch longer arms or something. I don't remember, but there's an advantage there. Why should we not use human anomalies to work to our advantage? If it's a transitional thing, that's completely different. But that's not who's winning. Again, it's the fucking freaks that are winning, and I'm saying that in a positive way because I am one. But no, literally, it's the people that have the natural advantage that they're not transitioning into other thingy-bobbers. Mike Tyson was not a woman when he was 14 years old, you fucking idiots. Magic Johnson, Elton.
Let's see what Smartman has to say about this.
But anyways, yes, so let's crack on. Obviously, we understand what I'm getting at.
In today's video, Neil deGrasse Tyson absolutely destroys Piers Morgan in a heated debate on trans athletes and women's sports. And let me just say, things get heated. Neil tries to explain some pretty straightforward ideas, scientific facts.
Okay, so just really quick, the person who put this together is Investicuse. Everybody go there and show them some love. But yes.
Logical conclusions, things most people would grasp.
And just get to where Neil deGrasse
Neil can explain shit so well.
Yes, exactly.
Spoiler alert, he doesn't. So let's dive in.
So here we blow.
Well, so you have me here live on your show. We don't have to comment on other shows. So let's just have this conversation.
Yeah.
So I did my own study of the relative speed of men relative to women in Olympic sports, the world records, from the 100 meters to the 200 meters, the 400, right on up to the marathon. And what I noticed,
he's starting to get nervous. He's like, oh, fuck, I'm going to get pwned right now. I am an idiot. I don't have anything. He just said.
Also, if you're going to argue someone, don't argue with Neil, because he'll have his answers ready and thought out. Like,
he literally, as soon as he said, oh, I looked at the 100 meter, the 200 meter, and the 400, right? Pierce Morgan's face went, wow, wow, wow. Oh, poor wow, Pierce Morgan. Oh, now I look like a clown because I'm too stupid because I am making my money off the right wing. Wow. Well, he still makes millions of dollars while we're sitting here broke. But anyways, just look at how he fucking knows he's about ready to be pwned.
Is in every event, on average, men were 10% faster than women.
Just
10% faster.
10%.
And in events that require strength, that percent was even higher. I forgot what my exact number. It might have been 50% stronger. Okay, so across the board, that is the case. So that's not that. There's no dispute there. That's just objective truth. So now we have to ask, why do we?
So now, if you start doing hormone therapy and other therapies and blah and the yakadish of the schmackities, then now you're just going to take that number and it's going to drop. But let's listen to him more because he's smarter. That's smarter than my dumbass person talk.
And all of us.
We watch sports at all. Okay. And at Friday Night Lights, that's in the United States, that's high school football. Saturday, it's college football. Sunday, it's the NFL. Do you realize, of course, that the worst team ever in the NFL could wipe its ass with the best team ever in college? Why? Because every single player in the NFL was the best person in their college. And so there's no contest between these.
Yeah, so you're not going to bring in somebody who's transgender or what? Anyways, just let him talk.
These zones of athletic engagement. But we still like watching college. We don't watch college and say, the Philadelphia Eagles could whip their ass, so let's not watch it. No, we like the equality of the contest and not knowing who would win. That's what makes sports fun. Okay, so if there's a wave of trans women who dominate the sport against other women, all those sports will become less interesting based on how we all watch sports. Even the Super Bowl here in the United States, if it's a blowout by halftime, nobody watches the second half.
Right.
That's a great point. So that's another way to look at it for sure. And so let's just see what douche nozzle Morgan says, because he has to be for the hardcore right rich.
We watch it for the equality of the contest. Okay, so
sounds like you agree with me.
What I'm saying is, like you said, wait, I'm almost done. So what I see is sports is on the frontier of how to handle this frontier of people who are trans.
So Pierce Morgan, are you okay with people taking steroids to make the game more interesting.
Hey, Druzilla.
Because technically that's the same thing, right? Hey, Druzilla, that's the same thing, right? Do you want them doing fucking narcotics and or steroids and other things to make the game more fun, which causes there's more interaction? Or would you rather it be dull as fuck, homie? Which, you know what? Maybe bringing in transgender athletes may make the game more fun. You never know. Maybe there's some weird thing that, like, you know what a running back is? Or anyways, I'll explain it. They're the person who is the small person like me that runs through the crowd, that runs through all of the other people, and they end up to where they can catch the ball and then they get the touchdown. What if maybe that's the thing that they're better at? And that's still, again, using everything to an advantage, but not using your muscle as like, I'm just going to come in here, I'm just going to punch down all the other people on the team, and I'm with my football under my arm, and I'm just going to get to the fucking goal. That's what they're trying to pretend this is. The right. That just like giants are just going to evolve out of, what are we talking about? Men that have now taken hormone therapy to not have the mass, even if they were 7 foot tall and you are going through hormone therapy, and let's say you have already transitioned, you're not getting very much tea going through your body at that point in time. So it's not going to be a good day to, right? And then eat, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they're crying about. They're always crying about men turning into women, right? And then they're dominating the sport. They're never talking about the other side. So that's the hilarious thing. And it's like, once again, show me times that like everybody and their mom's getting dominated by people.
Oh yeah, right? Somebody dominate me.
Yeah.
Can you dominate? Never mind.
So let's crack on. Let's crack on.
It's on the frontier of how to resolve that. And I'm making this up now. Imagine the future of sports does not distinguish sex. It distinguishes and sorts people by hormone ratios. I'm making this up, but imagine that.
Oh my God, like we just discussed, and I think, is that what Brainless pretty much said, right? Or when it doesn't matter. But yeah, no, again, it's just what people's thingies of the mabobbers are, and or if you're anyways, it does. Oh my God, this is so stupid. Some of the stupidest things I've ever heard. Because once again, I don't understand why we don't have mixed sports anyways. Like, it's only fascism that has caused us to have men and women's sports. It literally should be mixed. Like, there should be a way to ratio it so that it isn't just like all dudes and then other people have all women or other things, right? Or you don't have all dudes and everybody else has a mixture. And you know, and that would be that
sports where men and women are
mixed together.
Mixed.
Totally.
Yeah,
no, totally. And there doesn't seem to be that big of a problem in it. It's just these fucking fascist fucking Nazis that are like, I can't play with a woman because she's not gonna be able to blah 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 blah. Nah, you want to know who's gonna find the fucking smallest hole while she has the football running through people? Is probably the smallest person that you can find, dumbass. And if she's able to, if that person's able to get hit, like, that's why I was used as the fucking mole. I wouldn't say mole rat, but it was, yeah, I think it was called mole rat, where I found all the tunnels and all the holes where I could just get through and just get to getting a goal.
That's also a point that Rosilla made. Some sports were mixed But they stopped doing that because women were beating men, and their fragile little egos could not handle that shit.
Yeah, because like technically, I believe that the first Olympics in Olympia, right? They were mixed-esque, or I think it was like I don't know if it was then exactly, but like at some point in time, they did let women in, and they were dominating sports. They were beating the crap out of things and stuff, and they said, well, no, let's make it so they can't compete, because they were actually beating the crap out of us, because you know what, they have more agility and a handful of other things and stuff, and better brain power than most of us, because most of us are Neanderthals in the male species. They're just like, I'm
great to talk of.
I'm like, I move thing. What you need move, I do it. You know, things like that. Well, they're like, oh, no, I need you to build this whole thing. And I'm like, how do? And they're like, oh, yeah, put that there, and then put that there, and you put that there, and you stack that on top of that. There you go, honey. Oh, you're so smart. Oh, you did it. Oh, it's like, no, they're the smart ones. They're the smart ones. Yeah, here you go. Oh, here's a steak. Oh, good boy. Pat it on the head. I did good, right? And do I get sex now? You know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
And
I
no, I got a headache.
Yeah, and that too. Yeah. It's the women who are anyways, let's crack on with this idiocracy, with this dumbass and this person who's actually intelligent.
If that were the case, that would be interesting. You get a hormone test, you're in this range, and then you compete against other people with the same range of hormones.
That's ridiculous.
That's
Neil, that is ridiculous.
Why is that?
I'll tell you what.
It's called scientific. Ridiculous? It's because we can't figure out how to deal with it.
Because then a woman could beat a man in some sports. That's why they find it ridiculous.
Because the God didn't put that in the Bible. If the God put it in the Bible, then I'll be able to let you have transgender goddamn fucking wrestling matches. But because I don't want to ever see a woman beat a man in the goddamn wrestling ring, I have to say it can't be a thing. Okay.
Yeah, did I say that? I only want to watch that on the hub. I don't want to see that on me sports.
Hey, I don't want my wife to see that. I just want to watch it on the porn websites. Anyways, let's crack on. We're going to go over this really quick because this is what we need to see more of, which is this is an anti-Trump protest rally.
I need to share
outside Fox News headquarters in Washington, D.C. We're just going to watch a little bit of this. We're going to skip through. Donald Trump's a Russian asset to here.
That's right.
And then let's get into anti-Trump protesters rally at the Heritage, in front of the Heritage building. Heritage Foundation headquarters in Washington. So I think today was supposed to be 50 protests in 50 states and for one cause or something like that, I think was what it was supposed to be called.
And Slim, speaking of the protests,
yes.
Today I came across a song awesome new protest song for Merca. I'm dropping that in your music room.
Okay, do that right now, and then
I'd like everybody to listen to it. Tomorrow I'm gonna ask you what you thought of the song. If you cannot answer, you get a spanking. No, Drusilla, you will not get a spanking because you will like getting the spanking, I think. So for you, it's the other way around. If you
did we show the pussycat that shows up to work every day on time?
I don't know.
I think we did. We did.
For the last
We did. But
about a year ago. I went to the back door.
This one.
Okay. But anyways, let's show this. Yes. So just I wanna break this up, and then we'll go ahead and we're gonna get into actual stuff and things.
And there was this cat out there. Decided
what a cutie. Oh, look at how cute. Okay, so now let's get into the meat and potatoes of things. Let's get into this really quick, and then we'll get, if you've not voted in the poll, if you've not voted in the poll, go ahead and vote in the poll, because we're going to close that as soon as possible. We'll get there in just a second, but let's listen to this amazing thing. Let me make sure we're at a regular speed, because we had, anyways, let's crack on with this lovely lady telling us about this.
It goes into the ocean every minute, of which 78% comes from land.
Okay. Let's rehear this again.
Did you know that 20 tons of plastic goes into the ocean every minute?
20 tons of plastic go into the water every minute. Yep. Because of all the boats, and like every once in a while somebody capsizes, somebody's boat explodes, something gets blown overboard, their nets get lost. There's a gazillion of things that are
people leaving their shit at the beach.
Some dumbasses are making their goddamn fucking dildos and vibrators out of plastic when it should be fucking rubber, you idiot. No, I'm just kidding. Let's crack on and let's listen to this.
Well, that's the anal shit.
78% comes from land sources.
That's true.
Did you know that for the last 3 years, there's been a ship that's been traveling around the world collecting sustainable solutions for plastic waste reduction? I'm talking about this massive vessel behind me called the Plastic Odyssey. So this is a floating lab that is in search of sustainable waste solutions at every stop they make.
Yeah, wood dildos only. Have fun with that.
In Chennai, its 31st stopover and its first and only stopover in India.
Put some in there as well.
So this place is called the Recycling Workshop. It's dedicated to transform plastic waste directly into useful products.
So the first step is why did they not fix her microphone at all? Jesus Christ. Okay, she's just saying the process they're using on the ship to do this, to turn these things into. Whoo, her fucking vocals are so bad.
Extruder then melts.
Okay, there we go. Now we have it. There we go.
Which is used to mold different products.
So they're making it into a paste to use it in other products.
The vessel is also home to many prototypes that were built on board, like lumber, building material, and other useful products. In Chennai, the team has collaborated with the Indian Vision Institute, an NGO, to make spectacles out of plastic waste.
That's awesome. So they're making glasses out of this, and I hope they're going to be donating them to people who need them.
We've been to 30 countries so far. The goal of this expedition is really to empower local entrepreneurs and set up factories to recycle plastics. That's what we have already done in Africa, in Senegal.
That's fucking awesome. They're giving people the ability to recycle plastics that they can go and collect. So instead of overfishing, instead of over-farming, instead of cutting down their forests, instead of killing nature around them. Now they can take things that we need to get taken out of the zeitgeist, the world, and other things. Now they can use that to do things positively for them. That's amazing that we're doing this.
It's the first country. We have 10 factories that are being built now in Philippines also. So each factory can recycle 300 tons per year. It's a small container and create 20 jobs. We want to replicate that everywhere. I think what we can say about this exposition is that we had about 400 entrepreneurs from all over the world coming on board for 1 week, sharing best practice, and then starting projects, then launching factories in their countries. So that's really the aim of this expedition. And also we had about 4,000 to 5,000 children on board, that discovered new way of living using less plastic. I think that's the biggest impact we had so far.
So there is that, where they're pulling that out of that and that and that. Did I say that enough? Anyway, so we did those two.
I don't
okay,
know
so
if
I want to
you
do
said
that.
that enough. Maybe you
That.
need to say that a couple of more times.
That's okay. Anyways. All right, crap. So let's do this. I'll go ahead and stop sharing because I will look at the thingies and stuff in the bobbers, but I just need to open up my doc, which is where we have the news. So if you've not voted in the poll, fucking vote in the poll. You've got like
3 seconds.
10. Sure. Let's just go with that. And I'm trying to order food. Sorry, everybody.
If you're not on my poll yet, never mind.
So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the thingies and the bobbers. And in 20 seconds, we're gonna stop the poll. It looks like we have fish vision is 38%. We have 25%, Pervs LED light. I don't know how to say it. And white holes, which is the
I couldn't
opposite
pronounce
of
it, so I
Pips.
didn't click on it.
So Pips is black hole. Wind turbine surfboards is 12%. I love how it asks me if I want to join my own. Hey, Frank, welcome. I'm pretty sure, I know who you are, but hang around a little while and we'll make you blue. Please vote in the poll. We need a tiebreaker for second. No?
We don't need a tiebreaker. Why would we need a tiebreaker?
Because the last time I broke her, never mind.
Wait, is that somebody that actually knows Slim in real life?
Yes.
No. What? Why are people making me yellowish?
And good to see you. And yeah, definitely, brother, for sure. We'll definitely have to hook up in the near future for sure. Welcome to the insanity. Let's go ahead and we do. Well, nope. Now we have a thingy for the first things of the. So we need a tiebreaker for first now. So I will go ahead and do this. And there you go. You're blue, Frank. So now if we could just have a tiebreaker. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, putting on the Ritz. That's what I always say when we do that. But anyways, let's crack on. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to give it 10 more seconds and we're just going to end it some way.
9. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're just going to go on the way.
Yeah.
So, Brainless, will you put it in the side of my chat?
I'm already ready.
I fingered. So, yes, you're blue, definitely. All right, so let's go ahead and
Fish on!
we're gonna do this first. How
Oh shit! I still need to do some laundry. I'll be listening in from afar.
yeah, so this is how
Hey, Carrie.
Oh, we have a Carrie. Hey, welcome. So this is how what's it called is doing news is doing delivering Trump's cabinet is delivering on conspiracy theories. So let's watch the news. Talk about this really quick.
Play this out for me.
And then
what happens if there are folks inside DOJ who are willing to carry his water as he dictated today? And what happens if people just leave en masse?
Well, I think first of all, there already have been dozens and dozens who have left. The civil division, as of I think a week ago, was down 30% and is probably down more. There will be people who see opportunity. Of course there will. I mean, it's a big place with a lot of attorneys, and some will say this is my ticket, but it is there's peril that comes with this, because I think will be an accounting someday for lawyers who violated their ethical obligations and the rules of professional responsibility, and many of the things that Trump was.
So they're just going to talk about how, like, at this point. Okay, let's just get to the science and stuff that we're doing, but they're definitely springboarding off of conspiracy theories. The first one was, it looks like, we'll show you some white holes in a little while there, Drewzilla. At least it's not a gray hole. Anyways, let's get to, yes, just fish vision. We're going to do that first. And zebra fish could help scientists fully restore human vision loss. Discover how zebra retinal regeneration offers insights into reversing vision loss through restored photoreceptor functionality and neural integrity. So neural degeneration leads to visual impairment or blindness, remains a critical challenge in human health. Unlike humans, zebrafish possess a remarkable ability to regenerate retinal neural injuries. Don't mind this weird thing that's going on at the bottom. It's an ad. Retinal neurons after injury. This capacity provides a unique opportunity to explore potential therapies for human vision and loss. So take that out of the way. So zebrafish exhibit this regeneration through their molar guile MG cells, which act as stem cells. Upon retinal damage, MG cells re-enter the cell cycle, producing neuronal progenerators that proliferate the differential into retinal cells. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of fucking big words. Anyways, this process restores the retinal's cellular and synaptic, I know I said that wrong, synaptic layers, while structural regeneration is evident. Functional recovery of regenerated retinal neurons remains a significant hurdle. So now that they have the blah, 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 now they can do that. Okay. So the zebrafish, if they can figure out a way to use that, they are going to be able to regenerate your fucking eyeballs. But please don't try to poke your eyeballs out first. Okay, now white holes. White holes next. See, where's the white holes?
Is this a different thing than the thing in space time that spews out energy rather than sucks it in? Is this the white holes we're on about?
I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
No, I do know, but let's see. Yes and no. I guess the best way to put it. And it seems like there's a lot of ads on this dumbass beep insight, but it's okay. Black holes have baffled and fascinated both scientists and the public for decades. Their enormous gravity and mysterious interiors have led to endless debates, movies, and books, feeding our curiosity about what might be hiding inside these cosmic objects. I mean, we know what hides inside of Pip, but anyways, we'll talk about that later. Now, the recent findings of the University of Sheffield point to surprising possibilities linked to time and dark energy. Bum 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 now. Research suggests that the black holes may shift into what they're calling white holes now, which could throw matter. Instead of taking it in, it's injecting it. It's when it's before Pip went into menopause. She was ejecting matter out of her black hole, and that was actually called a red hole back in the day, but we'll talk about that later. So nowadays, because she is infertile, it's a white hole that she's sputtering out. That's in. Never mind. We'll talk. I'm sorry that you all had to think about that. But anyway, in simple terms, this study proposes a revolutionary link between time and dark energy, suggesting that the mysterious force driving the universe expansion may be used to measure time. Dun, 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 dun. So the function of the black holes could basically, from what we think in the universe, could be sucking in and sputtering out stuff. So it could be just like when you were in college and you would, take in all that matter, and then you would take in too much of it, like alcohol and beer and horrible food, and you would puke it back up. Right, and so it's the
that's basically what they say.
That's pretty much what space holes are, right? I mean, and you can do that with your butt as well, right? Go ahead.
Like white holes, like they exist for like maybe a second, no longer. And then again, I
don't think they say that.
I prefer pink holes. Maybe Drusilla can help with that. Never mind.
We've never seen one, but they reckon that a black hole will get super massive and then collapse in on itself and become a white hole and spew all the energy from it.
And so it's not for just seconds. It's for a hot second. Let's put it that way.
Well, nobody knows.
It's the destruction of a black hole.
Well, now they're saying they've seen. Now they say they've seen it to some extent, and it's the backwardsness of making a black hole, which makes a white hole. It's the backwards of it.
Okay, Drusilla, they say they've seen it. Why have I not seen it? Never mind. Never.
Black holes matter.
Exactly. Yes, black holes matter. Exactly. Simile, Carrie. Totally. Although I feel like that's probably Robert posting for you right now, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I don't care. So that was the whole thing about.
Excuse me.
Sorry, that's a whole thing about that. All right. What's the next thing you said, the bobbers? Let's just double check. We talked about the Pervs light before, but now they're saying we can actually make this into LED lights that you can light your house with.
What lights?
You fell asleep the night that we were talking about this.
Well, then you gotta explain it all again.
Yeah. That's why we're doing it again. Let me see if I can get rid of this. Oh, it's right there. So they found these PE LEDs, which is the mature organic LEDs. So what it is, they found a way to, let's see the way they put it. I'm going to try to find that first. Oh, it's not going to say it the way we want. Okay, so the what they found is if they like make it so that it like gets, oh god damn, it fucking jumped me like a motherfucker. Anyways, okay, let's start here. So
and
these
Slim.
Yeah.
We just learned this in the first segment where we go over the days. Thank you for reading this for us.
You're welcome. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good callback, wasn't it?
That was a good callback. So,
and if you don't get it, you should have been here from the start.
Yes. So
or just
these
rewatch.
These light, which if you don't know what LED is, and I'm sure we all know, but just say this and let's start, is light emitting diodes, LEDs. And these ones can be made from this perovskite.
Paraplegic.
Totally. Yeah, you're going to be running all the lights in my fucking house. Totally. Anyways, so what this is it's a calcium titanium oxide mineral that is more closely associated to a cheap solar panel. And these LEDs will be very, very high efficient and cheap. And they will be environmentally friendly because they're just made out of this calcium bull crap. I'm not calling it bull crap. I'm just saying it's this calcium. But if you just vibrate this, okay, if you like, you do, there's certain little things you can do to this to make it produce a vibrant and intense color. If used in screens, and or could be the next generation of LED technology. So what are these skits? I don't know, LEDs. Unlike traditional LEDs, which rely on expensive and energy-intensive materials like gallium nitrate, these things, these PE LEDs is what we're going to call them from now on, can be manufactured using simpler, less costly processes. So now if you want to make a glow-in-the-dark vibrator or dildo, no, I should not jump the gun. Let's talk about the lights in your house. That's what we're talking about right now. Anyways.
Why? The dildo is more fun.
Well, we'll talk about that later. But anyways, it replaces the predecessors, which is the past LEDs. They must overcome significant hurdles to access their viability. The researchers tested the environmental and economic performance of 18 different PE LEDs. These devices span a range of colors, including red, green, blue, white, and nearly infrared. I don't know why I said that. The researchers found that they can exhibit excellent environmental performance comparable to the mature organic LEDs, the OLEDs that we're using right now, and all of the thingamabobs that you have around you that most
the OLED.
Most your shite. Anyways, however, they also identified key areas where improvements are needed to make these PE LEDs more sustainable. So they're still trying to figure that out. So blah 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 blah. Let's get into because none of this really is that important. Let's get into the extending lifespan. Researchers estimate that the PLEDs last at least 10,000 more hours. Wait, 100,000 more hours. Sorry, to offset their environmental impacts. Where the current LEDs. Yes, 10,000 hours. Yeah. And the current LEDs only a few hundred hours. So there you go. There's the difference. So it would be more beneficial to have these as of right now. And what we were talking about for the other things is if there's a way to like shake them or make them move in that certain way that they had that before, then it would be just like infinite power for free, technically. Yes, solar dildos.
No,
Exactly.
because you still need power to move it around. So
yeah, I'll hit you up, Frank. No worries. Later. But anyways. So let's get on to.
Oh, I need some cream on my hands.
Let's crack on to. Let's see. What's the last one? Turbine surfboards and brainless. Have you ever been surfing?
No.
Well, this may get you to want to go surfing. This company is recycling wind turbines into surfboards that actually work. I hope they would actually work because it would be horrible if they didn't work. But here you go. So, I believe we've talked about recycling wood turbines into road pavement. But now Australia has put a different spin on it. Australian professional surfboarder has built a career on aerial maneuvers and creative board design. So when he was approached with the unusual proposal, to make surfboards,
I'm willing for
it. Decommissioned wind turbine blades, he didn't hesitate. So he went and he took wind turbine blades and he turned them into these surfboards.
It's
I mean,
the only recycling them is because they give whales cancer.
That's why they did it, to give whales cancer. That's
No,
the only reason.
Vaccines.
Okay, anyways,
Said, wind turbines or windmills, as he calls them, them fucking stupid noises he makes. He said they give you cancer. They're giving whales cancer.
He says they kill whales and a bunch of other stupid shit. But anyways, let's crack on.
Well, they do make a lot of noise. So
also,
they do still have an impact on the ecosystem. So,
but comparatively,
there's
but
still a lot
anyways,
of birds that get hit by those things.
Yeah, and birds fly into fucking buildings. So what the fuck? Take down every fucking skyscraper? Anyways, let's crack on. But anyways, I'll show you making a lot of noise, brainless. All right, let's crack on.
No, that's what Drusilla's gonna do. I'll teach
I
you
am
to make
Mariola
noise.
Domenech, Sustainability Director at Acciona Energía. Acciona is recognized for our commitment to sustainability and innovation.
Acciona has had a consistent view of the circular economy. The life of a wind turbine can be anything out to 40 or 50 years. But we do eventually have to look at what we do with those turbines when we decommission the sites.
Most of the elements that make up a wind turbine are fully recyclable. The most difficult part to recycle are blades. 30 years ago, local surfboard makers would help us to repair blades. This surfboard is a continuation of that shared history.
We've taken an issue, a problem, and then turned it into the creation of surfboards.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess the material will be well suited for it.
Instead of bringing new into the world, resins, plastics, other thingies to make the stuffs. Now you're just reusing things. That's what we need to be doing nowadays. We need to be thinking.
Yeah, but I have to address something from the side chat. Drusilla, are we usually in your dreams, or is that just me? Never mind.
Yeah, totally. That's exactly what's happening. You're texting while you're sleeping. But anyways,
You're
that's
dreaming about me.
That's what we need to be doing now in the future. Is we need to be thinking about reusing things that are already here and recycling them into other products. And that's what I'm really trying to figure out what I want to do and how I want to do that. But let's crack on with this a little bit more. Then I have a couple other things to go over.
Created some special fins foiled solely out of the turbine blade, where it's been cut off, literally cut out, jigsawed out, planed out, so you can see all the raw material here.
That's awesome. And then like it's awesome because then they can like give that or sell that to this company at a very, very, very small cost, right? Then they can make something and they can resell it. That's again what we need to be doing more of, and that's very, very awesome to do for sure. See, I am hippie, Carrie. Anyways, yeah, we need to be doing more things like that. So now that we went over those thingies, let's see.
What other weird shit you got, bitch?
Did we go over breaking down plastics with the non-catalyst? I feel like we did. I feel like we did.
Not sure.
Okay. Well, let me see what I have right here for this thingies of the mobbers really quick. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's go over this really quick, and then we'll go over that, obviously. So this just happened, I guess, a couple of days ago, a week ago.
Impossible. They have frozen pure light, making it behave like a solid. Our next story explains how this mind-bending discovery, which in a way challenges our entire understanding of reality itself. Take a look.
What is the fastest object in the universe? Well, it's light.
Pips, never mind. Yeah, light.
Einstein formulated that nothing could exceed the speed of light. Now, in a discovery that borders on the supernatural, physicists have achieved what Einstein himself would have called impossible. They've frozen beams of light into a crystalline structure, creating the first ever photonic solid. Scientists at the Institute of Advanced Photonics in Milan have achieved the seemingly impossible. They forced light particles to remain perfectly still while maintaining their photonic properties. This isn't merely slowing light down, it's creating an entirely new state of matter that defies our fundamental understanding of physics.
And this isn't like not the first time that I've read about this or heard about it. This was just like the easiest way to digest it. And I guess it's a thing. I just don't know what it means. And like, I can see the potential, but like, I think they're kind of blowing this out of the water just a tiny bit. But I do see what they're saying, that it is a new form of existence that we've technically not seen before. But let's just like see what they say and where it's supposed to go. But I'm a little testicle about it.
Light is a wavelength. It isn't an object. It isn't a particle.
Well, that's I get what they're saying by they're holding it somehow. So they're holding this plasma something. I don't know again. But they say they're doing this, and I read it in multiple other places. And let's just crack on, and then we'll blow from there.
In a paper published in Nature, the team of Italian nanotechnologists and
super solids is what they're saying.
physicists explain how they fundamentally altered our understanding of light's properties.
And then super fluids, super solids, super fluids, and then this thing is going on in the
Light they've
screen.
manipulated has become a true supersolid, maintaining a crystalline structure while simultaneously exhibiting superfluid properties.
But were these scientists smoking meth at the time, and now they're saying crystalline? Never mind. I'm just being stupid. Let's crack on.
This achievement challenges conventional views on the laws of nature while making light more controllable and stable.
Well, maybe this is one of the thingamabobbers that happened in the spaces and the galaxies and the cosmos, is somehow light got blawed into certain things, and then what happens when it unthaws or it changes? Does it explode? Does it implode? Does it expand in a certain way? Does it expel things out? So maybe this is one of those building blocks to understanding the beginning of the end. And that's what I'm always going to call the Big Bang or the starting and stopping of everything around us. Because again, I don't think this is the first time this has ever happened.
The restart.
Obviously. Yeah, it's the reset. Like the actual, not just the cute little conspiracy theorist reset. Every 10 years or every 100 years or every 1,000. It's a reset. No, I'm talking about like every gazillion and a half years. Things just fall in itself and then explode, and then things and again. And I really wish that like this was like the 20 millionth time we've done this, but I honestly am not sure that. I don't know. I'm the dumb pretend smart person. Let's put it that way.
but like with that, you know what kind of sad like is about when you say like when you think about like the universe will eventually collapse on itself again.
Yeah.
That means that there is a definite moment in time that human life can no longer exist.
Well, yeah, and well, the thing before that though, if you need to understand before Dog says anything, is the sun is going to explode way before.
Yes, but still
right.
at that point,
Yes.
like by that point, we are multiplanetary.
You're
and
right.
Like
Maybe,
then we are also living around other stars. Or have found a way to artificially create a star, or at least light,
or a Death Star, where we have a thing where we can live on something that is like a planet or something that can maybe just by spinning itself causes all the energy for you to power anyways. Let's talk about the whole sci-fi thingies of a way to get off the earth. But I was watching somebody the other day and he goes, you know what, you fucking idiots, Elon Musk and blah blah blah, we need to terraform earth first. Why do we need to go somewhere else and terraform, you fucking idiots? Why don't we take care of this place so we don't have to go to another planet, you fucking idiots? Anyways, let's crack on.
Practical applications extend to advanced optical technologies and quantum computing, potentially revolutionizing how we process and transmit information while opening doors to discovering entirely new forms of matter.
Yay, that's what she said. Oh. So now if you take this, technically, here's what they were kind of saying, and because I've read about this a couple times, what they're saying is if you can like take this matter and you can shine light through it in different ways, or you can make it turn on and off, then now we have another way to like take in data, move data, and or show things in this dimension, I guess is the best way to put it. So Go ahead.
We know we can slow light down through a medium, but I've never I would never in a million years think you could stop it. I thought it would be absorbed.
What, you didn't think a Karen could just be like, stop, oh my god, and then it would just like have to stop because of the Karen power?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. It was just right there.
Like fucking being.
Yeah, entitlement just makes fucking matters stop no matter what. Because Karens are, anyways. Okay, I'm done with that for sure.
Karens are cunts. Huh?
We talked about the woolly mouse, right?
Yeah. The mammoth
Okay.
thing. Creature thing.
And we talked about how you need to get a passport and other things to get back from Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured. Okay, so we got to there. We were talking about how Elon Musk's Teslas have been banned from the whole world, right? Yeah, okay. We did that. Okay.
Good night.
Let me go over here. So I definitely want to do these two things. Yes.
Apparently, Druzilla hasn't seen the woolly mouse.
Oh, okay. So woolly mouse. Let's do the woolly mouse. It's right. Oh shit.
What?
I still think it's a fucking.
It's right there. And this is the fastest way to show it.
Have created the woolly mouse in their mission to de-extinct the mammoth by 2028. One of the biggest challenges on the path to woolly mammoth
Oh, look at how do this! Oh my god!
de-extinction is identifying which genes bring about its cold-tolerant phenotype. Colossal analyzed 59 woolly, Colombian, and steppe mammoth genomes ranging from 3,500 to over 1,200,000 years old, and used computational analysis to compare a dataset of 121 mammoth and elephant genomes to search for them.
That's what AI does for ya.
Even armed with this huge data
Oh, look at how cute they is.
set, a whole animal model remains the best way to test the ultimate consequences of DNA edits.
Okay, so there's that.
Wet hamster.
There's that. I'm just gonna just double check. We've already seen the moon landing kind of stuff. I mean, that's a little old. Okay, so let's go to this next. Let's go to this.
Those woolly mouse are fucking cute.
They're so cute. Okay, lightning. This is fucking insane, brah. Lightning strikes around the world plummet by 50.
Okay, cool.
Can I talk? Can I talk? Okay.
Yeah.
Lightning strikes plummet around the world by 50% after global shipping industry cut sulfur emissions.
Ooh, that's quite a bit.
I'm just gonna let that sink in for 10 more seconds, if not anybody needs more. Or let me just say this again. Lightning strikes plummet by 50% after global shipping industry cuts sulfur emissions.
That's quite interesting. But I'm also still kind of have one of the comments in my mind. I just have to ask. So Druzilla, do you have a woolly mouse? Sorry, I had to ask. You brought it up. I had to ask.
If I mean, that could be for anybody's genitals. They would be hairy for sure. Although mine don't look like that. Although maybe Norwegian hair looks like that down under. I don't know. But let's crack on. So, anyways,
in the UK, we use mouse terms for female and male genitals. Mickey and Minnie. Woman has the Minnie, obviously.
Just because your genitals are that small doesn't mean that every Doesn't mean everybody uses mouse terms for their genitals. Anyways, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So once again, let's barely go over this. We don't really need to go over it very much more, other than if you look at a map of lightning near the port of Singapore, you'll notice an odd streak of intense lightning activity over the busiest shipping lane in the world. As it turns out, the lightning really is responding to the ships, or rather the tiny particles they emit, using the data from the Global Lightning Detection Network. My colleagues and I have been studying how exhaust plumes from ships are associated with an increase in frequency in lightning. So, for decades, ships' emissions steadily rose as an increase of global trade drove by high ship traffic, right?
Right.
So blah 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 of the blah blah blah. Like, I mean, if you really just look and read. But what they're saying is just the more times there were more ships moving, the 77% sulfur emissions, and then this and that. I mean, this happening, and then this, that, all of this stuff shows there was an increase. And then when they asked them to please make it a different way to do this, so let me just check,
double check.
I don't know what they did 100%. The unplanned experiment demonstrates the thunders and the things. So they just had them to not put out those emissions anymore. I think they gave them better engines that didn't put out carbon or whatever we said before. Sulfur. Sorry. So then they noticed a huge difference. Obviously, they saw that. So that's a very insane and trippy thing to be like, oh crap, okay. Things do make things for things and stuff. And you can kind of technically manipulate the weather in a certain way, but the problem is these idiots like Major Green Twat and other people say there's like weather guns, or that you can manipulate the weather in a specific 100%, and there's not
You
really
stop a tornado with a fucking nuke.
Or you can make one turn into a 5 for but how? But again, tell me and show me. And then they said that Biden
controls the weather.
Well, they said once the tornado was a thing, they directionalized it to go across the Republican section, so that they could get them to not vote for Trump, even though Trump won. You fucking cunts. But anyways,
yeah,
so
but that's because it was all rigged. But
it was all rigged, except for we didn't win. But it was rigged. It was rigged for us not to win. It was totally rigged for us not to.
It was rigged.
He said he. I know. No. Trump admitted he rigged it. Literally like 3 or 4 times.
I was not going to win, but then they rigged it, and now I'm president. He fucking literally said that. How fucking stupid are you?
Also, didn't about 60 people died last week when a tornado, the weekend when a tornado fucking ravaged Georgia, which happens to be Major Green Twat's fucking state.
Yeah, but it's still Biden's fault for some reason. Anyways, NASA releases first high-def images of sunset on the moon. So do we have images of the sunset on the moon? Yes. But here is, this is going to be fun. This is high definitions of the sun. Hello, Super Salty. Yes, totally. He won. Woohoo. Yeah.
Because it was rigged.
It sucks.
Because Putin rigged it.
Yeah, no, and
Like
you know what?
now you have a Russian asset in your White House.
He's probably not even American. Are you? Tell me what state you live in and what little town that you live in. Hello, welcome. And anyways, so here is the first
And how long you
images
had
of
to travel to have an internet connection.
Yeah, here is the images of the sunset, which is going to piss off the flat earthers so much. I'm not even going to like go over any of the things of the bobbers of this because we'll make a whole like actual video of it. But look at how amazing that image is. That's fucking
CGI.
amazing. That's your yeah. Well, see, what it is this is your mom's butthole and her clitoris. That's why you don't understand that, because you've never seen a butthole and a clitoris and or any part of a woman's vagina before.
You mean you never used the camera? A real camera.
You've never used a camera except for when your mom had you. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, so let me just double check over here about I mean, we can show this really quick. I don't think we've talked about yet. But let's just show this, and we'll show one more thing, and just like let's see how much fun we can have with Salty. I think well, they're obviously a troll, but let's see how much fun we can have with. But let's play this.
QNetic is the world's best storage solution using pioneering flywheel technology.
So what we do is we get your mom to sit on top of this, and like me and other people, we get her so wet she squirts so much inside of there that then we have water that gets filled. Well, let him explain.
It is safe.
And I'm talking about you, Super Salty.
Lasts for decades rather than years and is installed out of sight. Our system is extremely simple. QNetic is charged by converting electricity into rotation of a high-tech composite rotor.
Yeah, we just rotate your mom sitting on top of the bench.
The rotor is spinning in a vacuum on a frictionless magnetic cushion, which means it keeps its high speed and the energy remains stored.
And because it's frictionless, your mom, your dad doesn't hear.
Frictionless does not exist.
Shh. But at least,
by the way.
And like,
okay, I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to be. Well, you came here and you said this. You literally came here and said this. You literally came in here and said this, which does not mean you came in peace, technically. But yes, sure, whatever. You live in San Diego. That's where I grew up. Where in SD? Hold on. Where in SD? I grew up in Claremont. Where in SD? And you said you came here in peace, but did you? Yeah, well, but you still came in here and you showed off who you a side, obviously.
He's obviously not. Salty's obviously not bothered about what fucking Trump is doing now. Just raging at every fucking country.
I don't even believe that. Singing Hills. Okay.
Driving America.
I feel like what he did is he Googled the weirdest place in California, and then he told me that that's where he came from. That's what I feel like. Because like Singing Hills, bro. What's the? If I say anything, he's gonna Google it. No, you just came in here biased as crap. You didn't need to say the Trump thing immediately. But let's crack on.
Get electricity back out. The process is simply reversed. What we've done different.
And that's what she said. Okay. Anyways, let's see. where are we at? And we're at one. We're almost at the. We did go over that weird, crazy thing we went over. Let's see. There's nothing really else I have. Unfortunately, even though I would like to play with this our new troll, but I don't really have anything else.
Well, Trump has consistently fucking proven himself to be one of the dumbest fucks on planet Earth. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the... I mean, you can't get fucking dumber than that bullshit.
So I grew up in Claremont. I hung out in PB, OB, and all over. I was around Clan T, Elka John, all of the stuff and things. No, no. Why would any of us be afraid about anything of that? No, we don't have any of that. I was hoping that I had more things to go over so that we could sit here and play with you more. But you're gonna have to join us tomorrow.
If at this point you support Trump, then you're just not a good person. Fact.
Well, and we're not afraid.
Like most of it,
and we want to play. But if you want to play, join us tomorrow at an hour earlier than this, pretty much. And we're going to be going over the proof of Bigfoot. So if you want to come and join us tomorrow, we're going to be doing that. So thank you for being here.
I'd rather be playing with Drusilla. Never mind.
Me too. But anyways, thank you everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Same freak time, same freak channel. Please make sure that you like this stream. You make sure you're subscribed. If you have not, hit the bell notification and put in all.
Yeah. Good night, lovely people and salty.
Didn't I just say come back and we're gonna have fun? And anyways, this is what you trolls do. I try to give you, I say something and we try to give you, and it's okay. Thank you. And again, come back. We're not 100% attacking you. You said something, we rebutted it, and then we asked and
Drusilla, come back. Please.
No, Drusilla. Yeah, of course. Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Thank you very much.
Drusilla, and come by Friday on Pip's channel. So much fun.
Yes. So please come back and we'll hang out. And as long as you're not being a douche, we won't be a douche. And we will go from there. So everybody, thank you very much for being here. We're going to see you all next time. Us as well. We don't have anything against it as long as you're not an extremist. If you're an extremist, then we will just talk about it. Let's put it that way. Anyways, we'll see you all tomorrow for Bigfoot evidence. Is it real? And we have new evidence that is irrefutable, totally, like we had the other day. So love y'all. We'll see you. Everybody say bye. So get the fuck out of here. Bye.